But some of you will get caught up in this trap of constantly learning because you're afraid to sit down with one model, follow the rules, stick to that process, and let it yield whatever experience is intended for you. And then you have a baseline. That's why I could literally give out a model every single day. And some of you want me to do that. But the only thing it's going to do is like a dog in a meat market. You ain't going to know what to do. You're going to run around and you just chase everything. Instead of simply sitting down and saying, you know what? I'll just have a filet. Thank you. And I've done that with the 2022 model. I've done that just recently with the silver bullet model. I have lots more coming, but you don't have to have anything else. The optimal trade entry was enough. OTE pattern, the flagship that was on my YouTube channel. That's enough. The 2022 model, that's enough. You can use it in every session. London, New York, PM session. You can use it in London close. You can trade it in Forex. You can trade it in futures. You can trade it in crypto. You can trade it in whatever the heck you want to trade it in. It works. There's no excuse. You have zero excuse not to have some baseline by now. You should have some kind of experience to say, you know what? This works. And I have to work on refining it, but I know it works because I've seen it in back testing, looking at where it has done this in the past. I tell you what time to look for these things to form. That way you're not just going around and looking at charts blindly. Go right to these specific times of the day. That's where it's going to form. For those people that go back in their old data and their old charts and they study that, they see it, they don't need me to do 50 examples of that. They don't need to see me do it live 50 times a week. They're sold on the idea. Okay, there's something here. It merits more investigation because I see the evidence of this thing occurring. It's not contrived. It's not conjectured. It's not made up. It's not fabricated. It's really happening every day. And once you see that, you don't need to have anybody else to cheerlead for you. You know, okay, there's something here. I'm going to mine that. So I give you just a few models so that way you go in and you now start working on the skill sets that are required. Not veering off course, hopping from one PD array, one approach, fair value gap, inversion value gap, breakers, market maker models, buy, sell. There's 1,000 things out there that I teach. Every individual one of them is a model. Every single one of them is an individual model. But I give you, this is the best way to learn. I'm allowing you to pick your weapon. I've opened my arsenal doors. So here it is. Look what I have here. Pick your weapon. But nothing changes when it comes to time. Time of day, these things occur at specific times, certain days of the week, certain weeks of the month, certain month of the year. I'm allowing you to bring your personality, your personal influence, because you're the problem and you're the last puzzle piece. See, some of you are sitting around here, you're writing diligent notes, you're doing this, you're doing that, and that's wonderful. But you're all waiting for that last penny to drop. The last ICT puzzle piece. And then it's all going to come together. It's all going to be crystal clear. Once he tells me this one PD, the 81 PD arrays, final last one. That's it. That's it. That's the Holy Grail. No, it's not. If you walked over to your mirror right now, look at yourself real quick. That's the final puzzle piece. And it's always been you. You're the reason why you succeed, and you're the reason why you haven't succeeded yet. And ultimately, you and you alone are the only reason why you're going to fail. That's not me talking down to you. That's me telling you the way it is. That's just the way it is. Are you coming to me for a constant dose of something new, but have done nothing with what I've already given you?
Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday, chat. How the heck is everybody doing? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Everything looks good on my end. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Good morning, good morning. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me turn the background music down. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Debbie? Good morning. Good morning, Nika, Alvarado, Hindsight King, Dominic. Good morning, Choya, Daddy's here. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Little G, Jose, Lumen Charts, Viking. What's up, man? Knowledge Nuggets, K-Man, Ed. What's up? J Can. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We got less than 1 minute until market opens up. So we'll go ahead and jump on in. Let me turn that down a little bit more. Economic calendar-wise, today, boys and girls, we don't have anything. We have Treasury Secretary Besant speaking later today at like 2 o'clock. Otherwise, nothing on the calendar today. Biggest thing this week is going to be the NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday. I will not be live that day. I'll be traveling. But that is really the biggest driver for this week is going to be NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday afternoon. We have PC price index on Wednesday as well. And then Jackson Hole Symposium starts at the end of the week. So, yeah, we'll have to see what we got in store. There's our opening bell, by the way. Hang on. There we go. There's our opening bell. We are already below previous weekly low in price. And if I just scale out here a little bit, let me turn this off momentarily. You can see that we, like I said, below previous weekly low already. And a couple different levels here that are interesting to me. Number one would be that, a rebalance of this current range from the previous monthly low to the recent high, a rebalance of this range. You can see there's like a monthly fair value gap right here below 50%. That's an area of interest to me in this range at a bare minimum. But I would say even a little bit longer term, I still am not ruling out previous monthly low, and below 27,000 is kind of like a little bit longer term objective here potentially. So not saying that that's going to happen like, this week, but you never know. I guess anything could happen. But yeah, this is what we look like on the weekly chart. That weekly, or this rebalance of this range would put us at like 28,750-ish. Something like that. Oh, wow. These levels, why are these not on? Bouncing around time frame here is I got levels showing up that I didn't even realize I had on here. What the heck? Let me turn these back on maybe. Bang, bang, bang. All right, sweet. But yeah, as far as today goes, like I said, below previous weekly low already. Definitely, okay, we already just took out the recent low, so new low of day there. This was our London low, I believe. Yeah, so we just took out that London low. I was going to say I wanted to see a sweep at open and then potentially look for reversal after. So it could potentially look to be a little bit more bullish. Maybe we get a little bit deeper of a drive down to that -1 of Asia. Let's see though. Let's see. We'll drop down to the 1. We'll watch it on the 1, see what it looks like. But yeah, sell side swiped here at 116. Looks like we got some SMT with ES as well already, so we'll see. It is bouncing down, or this move lower is being sponsored by a 4-hour gap up here. So now we've swiped that low. We'll see what we get, chat. We'll see what we get, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, happy Monday, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, furries and friends. What's up, boys? How we doing, chat? What's up, Z Trades? Jonesy, good morning. Knowledge Nuggets, Grim Reaper, Jan Bana. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Shorted that. I'm trading this week the eval that I won from you. All right, good luck, Dom. Make us proud, Dom. Make us proud. Don't blow it. No pressure. We're all counting on you. You already hit your TP, though, so it sounds like you're off to a good start. Did you full port and pass already, or what's going on? I think that's usually the MO that people go for here. Well, good morning, Marco. Good to see you, man. Bullish on ES, chop on NQ. That's the bias. Oh, yeah. What's the poll got today? 60. Oh, my God. Everybody's bullish. 63% of the chat. A little bit tilted. Little bit tilted. Usually once we get over like 60%, it starts to like get a little dicey. Good evening in your country. Good morning in my country, man. What's up? Yeah, we'll see if that evens out though. Nah, 3 micros, $600. We'll try to actually pass it, not full port. Attaboy, Dom. Attaboy. Dom, I'm proud of you. I hope you know that. What's up, Nakeeb? Just kidding. The sky's falling. Yeah, we'll see. I would be open to being bullish after this low has been tagged, so we'll see. It's just going to be a timing thing, I think. I think. But I've been wrong before. But yeah, the same low, or I guess I should say the Friday, Thursday low. I mean, we've had SMT at these lows for a couple of days now, so NQ's already been trading below the Thursday and Friday lows on NQ. ES obviously still has to get below Thursday's low at 657. So still got the SMT present. Yeah, I agree. Not many lower. I do think that, like, overall, I think we could be getting ready to set that move up, you know, perhaps later this week or even going into next month. But, yeah, I think lower a little bit longer term, but not, like, right this second. Not right to this momento. And yeah, I guess what do you guys think? You guys think we can get back to this like 283 level maybe perhaps? Maybe a trade back to the new week opening gap as well. Could be in the cards. Could be in the cards. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I am saying. I just wonder if it's going to give us one of those like early into the opening range reversals here. And then it's just like you kind of have to be willing to pull the trigger. XRP's over 150. Ooh. Oh. A lot of slippage today. You getting slipped, Debbie? Debbie? Are you getting slipped already? Yeah, I don't really plan on taking this, Dominic. I was just kind of saying. I mean, it could be one. It could be one of those days. If it is, it is. But yeah, I wouldn't want to trade like right into this first 5 minute. We're gonna have a 5 minute that gets left here most likely. So if we get this 1 minute, we're immediately gonna be trading into that. So staying patient. Staying patient, boys. What's up, YSEC? What's up, Noise Vision? Good to see you, man. What did you miss? Well, Noise Vision, you missed a lot. I'm not going to lie. Noise Vision, yeah, today was not the day to be late. You have missed some things. You have missed some things, my friend. Economy is tanking. Yeah, we probably opened up with some gap downs. Maybe a little on NVIDIA. I mean, Google's up 1. Microsoft's unchanged, basically. Unless you meant something else by the economy is tanking, Erica. Sorry if you annoyed me. Why would all you said was morning? Why would that annoy me? Why would that annoy me, Ysec? All right, another push down here. The negative 1 of Asia range low is like 29,050 roughly. If we keep tanking, your objective is 831.5 sell side and daily 23rd of July IFVG. 831. 831. I gotta keep zooming out just to find it. 831. That'd be like negative. That'd be 2 standard deviations. I don't know. We'll see. We got sell side there. Oh, down here. I do think we get there eventually. I don't know if it's today, Dom. We'll see though. You know, I have come to learn though in the last month, when it comes to a manipulation candle, which today could be, I guess, on like on the weekly profile. No, don't underestimate how much NQ is willing to manipulate, because it'll rip your face off. It'll absolutely rip your face off. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? Anybody else feel what I am saying? Oh, delete that level. Yeah, there you go. Just enter a short. Thank you later. No, thanks. I think we maybe just... Oh, yeah. All right, what time is it? 41? That maybe will be it, boys. We'll see. You got marked out on some of your charts the discount of that daily leg higher? Yes, I do. Yeah, Dom, I just went over that actually. And this blue line right here is that equilibrium level. Down here at like, what is this? Yeah, 760s. What's up, Raghoor? But yeah, and then I think overall, like, I don't know, again, are we on the last, is this the last trading week of August, or do we have like Monday next week? All right, Monday next week is the last trading day of August. So really it's going to come down. It's like, all right, what is this monthly candle? How is this monthly candle about to close? And if you guys remember the beginning of the month, I said, and I put this video out on Instagram, I said that for a monthly PO3, I wanted to see like a open manipulation high and then eventually like flip the open and then go lower. You know, are we going to get that? We will see. We will see if we end up getting that on this monthly. But either way, even if this monthly candle just like closes as obviously like an inside range, but a very strong rejection up here and just like a weak closure, I still think then that opens the door for then this move down to the July low, you know, for a true rebalance of this range. And then it kind of just, you know, it makes August make a lot of sense. if this ends up being like an inside range, monthly candle. It makes a lot of sense considering the price action that we've all been dealing with. All right, another drive down. We've officially now hit that like -1 standard deviations of Asia. So 15-minute close here in 1 minute. But yeah, pretty heavy pump here right off the or I shouldn't say pump, dump, I guess. What are we down? 200 points so far off of the opening bell. Yeah, I'm bearish. Yeah. Part of it is like I want to be able to identify manipulations higher to then get that power of 3 lower. So that's kind of the thought, right? It's obviously first day of the week. I'm thinking to myself that it'd be very possible for us to trade back up into like that new week opening gap early in the week and then set up a move lower, things like that. But obviously, if it goes, it goes, right? But yeah, let me know if you guys agree with that monthly time frame analyses. There's the low on ES as well, by the way, the Thursday low. God damn, this thing is... Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned, but holy shit. God damn. It's okay, boys. It's okay. It's okay that I took the Lord's name in vain. I got the body of Christ working through me. What are my targets for the shorts? I mean, it depends on what time frame you're talking. I don't really have any like targets right now, like short term. Just longer term targets, just discount. Like my anticipation was not that we were going to go to the 760s today or anywhere near it, but here we are. But yeah, it just kind of like makes sense too if we're talking about don't underestimate how much NQ will manipulate in order to still hold true to a bias or hold true to a thought process. And it's just like, look how much this monthly candle had to manipulate. Like if this is the power of 3 that could be playing out where this now flips the candle lower, just look how much this, like we're up almost 2,000 points, 6% on the NASDAQ. I think everybody and their mother, and even I was getting to the point where I'm like, fucking A, maybe we're just going back to the all-time highs. Right? And it's funny how it's like we stop and then we turn around. You know, same with this. Like I was waiting on these discounted levels to be really bullish. We stopped just shy and then get this turnaround. So I'm like a little thrown off. I'm like, damn, am I really going to be bullish? It's just, you know what I mean? It makes it a little bit more of a little more interesting, let's just say. A little bit more interesting. These market makers they're fucking good at their job. I'll say that. These market makers are really good at their job. These guys are good at what they do. That's why they pay them the big bucks. But all right, ES now finally taking that Thursday low, or AKA its previous weekly low as well. Judas swing or nah, boys. 930 opening price. Judas swing or nah. Looks pretty Judas to me. Time to marry that bias or what? Yeah, new 15 opened up as well. This was the... Where was the beginning of that 15 right here? Yeah. Like, imagine we just get this inverse off rip and then it just goes. Imagine. Maybe I shouldn't label it IFGG yet. Okay. All right, no close there. I would not mind if this hung out a little bit. I would not mind if this hung out a little bit and then gave us like the ability to see a 10 a.m. Previous hourly low manipulation here. I would not mind this if it did that. It'd be a little preferred actually. Would be a little preferred, actually. What's up, Pine Looms? Bit late, but I can see that the market died at the start. Yep. Yeah, I'm viewing this as manipulation. My question is do we get one more leg down at 10 a.m. or not? Feels like we wouldn't totally need it because ES took out that previous weekly low now as well. We'll see. So you're bullish? Yes, Jonesy, I am a little bit more bullish at this current moment, yeah. Short term bullish, but I am longer term bearish. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You guys know how I like to be a stickler for premium and discount. Gets me in trouble sometimes. What's up, Shabir? I'm good, man. How are you? Longs on ES. I know we got a little bit stronger of a bounce off that low. It's kind of a more of a timing thing for me right now. Like I genuinely don't know if we're gonna keep seeing this dig lower, and then like 10 o'clock comes and we get like just a perfect like 10 a.m. reversal after previous hourly low sweep. So I'm just trying to be patient and not like get in too early, and then I'm a part of the one last manipulation, and then it takes off, right? So it's kind of where I'm at here mentally with it. We'll see. We'll see. This is ES here. So a little bit sharper displacement back up compared to NQ here. Mm, 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 mm. Four-hour BISI. Oh, so you're looking for the discounted level, basically. I mean, that is basically discounted that range. Hey, maybe. I'll be a little surprised by it, but, you know. Crazier things have happened. By the way, your beard girl very fat. Oh, fast. Not really. Not really. I feel like didn't grow that fast. I'm not one of those guys. Listen, is there any men in the chat? Any men in the chat? It's like they shave their face early in the morning and then literally, I mean, they call it a 5 o'clock shadow for a reason. Literally by like 5 o'clock the same day, you already have like stubble back. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. I'm more like give me 5 days and then it'll be back. I have the 5-day shadow, you could say. Guess I'm just, what can I say? I guess I'm just not a hairy man. It's like lasers. I'm telling you, Pops. One day is like lasers. It's just, hey, bald from the eyebrows down, like a China doll. Really? That's too bad. You know, I never was a big fan of the bush. Yeah, I didn't mind it. We are Muslim. Muslim don't shave their beard. Oh, I thought that was just a thing that, I didn't know that was a rule. You guys can't shave it. I just assumed you guys just all liked having beards. We did this SMT this low, by the way. Yeah, ES holding up a little bit better here. What am I gonna do though? Trade ES though? Oh, why do I feel dirty like trading ES even though like I shouldn't? Why do I feel like this? Like, why am I so tentative to trade it for some stupid reason? It makes no sense. I'm just like, NQ's my comfort zone. Does anybody relate to that at all? I probably need to get over that. What am I expecting? I'm expecting basically at this point a 10 a.m. reversal. I want to be bullish. I want to look for longs. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. It's your toxic relationship. Do you, Kevin? Are you telling me you're cheating on ES or on NQ with ES? I should say. Is that what you're telling me? Stockholm syndrome. Thank you. He goes, never. Aha. So I'm not alone. Yeah, what is this, boys? It's like we've been gaslit by the NASDAQ, and no matter how hard we try to leave her, but we just can't do it. Really, I mean, it really is a toxic ex. It really is. All right, here's our look on the 5. But yeah, this would become a breaker block on the 1 minute if we were to get above here. Took out the low. So new low taken. Maybe we got a closure back up above here. This would be order, breaker block, whatever you want to call it. SMT obviously at the low as well. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, Sonny. Yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be live today. Well, today and tomorrow, obviously. And then probably won't be live the rest of the week. But I'll see. I'll have the old laptop with me. We'll see if we can still catch some opportunities in the morning. What's up, Mikey? Bugs Bunny, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'll be going to Florida Music Planet. Florida. Shorty got low. What the? All right, new hour here in like 2 minutes. All right, what's everybody thinking here? Does 10 a.m. push to a new hourly low? Or no? That'd actually be so polite of NQ here. It would be so polite of NQ here if it did not give this closure above this, and then if it was going to do that, I'm saying, like, if it is going to do that, like, this is actually so polite of NQ to not go above here and close. It's polite because then I don't have to make I don't have to make the decision on if I want to give that a try or not. But yeah, what is this? What is this range right here? It's like 70 points. Oh, I might have spoke too early. Might have spoke too early. Yeah, so there's a 1 minute close here. All right, new hour here in a minute. Let's see. Give you a kiss, Muhammad. Thank you for using my code, man. If I could, I'd kiss you through the screen. Fortunately, I can't. But thank you for your consent. A suspension block on the daily time frame. Yeah, we got a lot of, I mean, I'm not denying that there's a lot of PD rates on the higher time frames here. And reason for us to still go lower. Overall, we are more bearish. All right, new hour here. Let's see. Let us see what this wants to do in price. Do we get a new hourly low or no? Weakest and strongest? NQ is weaker than ES, if that's what you're asking. What's YM doing? Oh my god. Guys, YM is moonshotting. Damn. What are we hitting on the daily here? Oh. So we're hitting that daily. There was an old inversion gap on the daily here that we tapped. ES just poked up into that 15 minute. Dawaj Kurwa Tyler. Somebody translate that for me. Somebody translate that for me. Or not. Never mind. I don't want to know anymore. Thanks, Chad. All right. I think we're going to get this hourly low. Let's see. Market has been destroying people this month. Wonder how many accounts have been blown. Many, many, many accounts have been blown. And it's just so fitting. Like, I mean, I guess we'll see. Anything can happen. Like, I think that the possibility of us having an inside candle on the month is very likely. Who knows? I mean, volatility could pick up and we just see price really accelerate lower. Always on the table, I guess. But, you know, when we have inside days, inside weeks, this will be an inside month. You know, what does that mean intraday, like day to day? It means a lot of back and forth, seek and destroy, you know, no true direction. Versus like a different month where we are pressing new highs or new lows, right? It's a little bit more one-sided. And I just feel like most strategies perform better, like not in rangy conditions. Especially ICT traders, I feel like, but. He said he wants you to pull your samurai sword out and shave your butt. You told him to pull your samurai sword out and shave your butt. I said that? Yes. Come translate this for me. Rush Hour 2, classic reference. Demon King didn't think I was going to get that one. Just cheated on NQ, made $500 off the buys. Sometimes it's good to have a side. I guess so. How would you describe your strategy? Liquidity sweep. Market structure shift. Maybe a fair value gap, maybe not. And timing. Preferably macro. SMT is a bonus. And relative equal highs or lows or unfilled hard time frame gap to trade into. Type shit. Yeah, buy low, sell high, or right, or buy the dip, and then if it dips lower, just buy more. Have you guys ever done that? You guys ever bought a dip that just kept on dipping? Anybody? Surprised you're still looking for buys. Like, I understand why because of the concept, but seems like this market does not want that at the moment, turning you into more of a counter trend. Yeah, well, I mean, I see why you'd say that, I guess. And I'm not saying that it's impossible for us to like go to discount of the range. I don't think I have it marked up on this chart here. Here, let me go mark it up. Let me go mark it. We already covered this, but you know, on the daily, right? So this is our premium and discount on like the higher time frame, like the weekly or the monthly. So like obviously we're in a premium, but that's like on a weekly perspective or like even a monthly perspective. Just on this most recent leg, this would be, you know, the range, and then this would obviously still be in a premium. And yes, we are very close to this. So if we go here, that's fine. You know, whatever. Like, I'm not opposed to it. All I'm saying is going into today, my anticipation was that I wanted to see a manipulation higher, so then I could be really bearish toward that area. And so far today, we've opened up and just gone straight towards that. So, you know, do we get there first, and then you're just really, you know, looking for a bounce off of that area, or do we come down, you know, maybe build some more sell side liquidity above that area, and then come back up into like this new week opening gap above these highs, whatever, and then leave those lows and leave this area for a later time. I mean, obviously, like we'll find out in short order, but that's the thought process. Like, is that possible? Sure. Is it also possible that we could go just straight there? Sure. Anything's possible, boys. Anything can happen. And I guess I will remind the chat, when we were like, I don't even know, like right about here this morning, that was when I noticed that the poll was very tilted for bulls. We were like 60-something%. So, I'm telling you, man, I am telling you, once that indicator gets over 60% one way or the other, it never, and I mean never, doesn't go the opposite way. Ain't that something, boys? I just find that fascinating. All right, Erica trades. That's funny, though. Just look 4 hour. Sixel, will you shut up? Will you shut up? I saw your comment the first 3 times. Why do you think Bitcoin is in a bull trap right now? Because I'm a cynical guy, and I don't think it's done going lower. Thank you, Sixel. Love you. He's an OG, chat. He can handle it. He doesn't get all sassy. I don't know in this condition how to use pre-market session rules from ICT. I'm probably not the right guy to ask. I'm not a pre-market session trader. Sometimes stepping out on London or in Asia is about most I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think the Bitcoin bottom will be put in. I don't think it's in yet. I think it'll be put in like towards the end of this year a little bit more. October, November maybe. But I'm holding it, so if I'm wrong and it goes straight to all-time highs, will I be mad? Nah. How much would you scale yourself as being a goy from 1 to 10? I feel like that's a trick question. So this CFD prop rejected my 3K payout due to copy trading. I'm trading 2 accounts from them. Of course, the trades will be identical. Decided to only trade futures from here on. Yeah, it's probably a good call, Roger. I am sorry to hear about that rejected payout, though. That sucks. What was the firm, Roger? If you don't mind me asking. It's all so tiresome. Do you hate the slop or enjoy the slop? I guess it depends on what the slop is, you know? Listen, sometimes all you need in your life is a little bit of goy slop. You know, hey, I'll say it. I'll say it. We all enjoy a little bit of goy slop from time to time. Do we not, boys? Do we not? I think we do. I think we do. I think I speak for all of us when I say that goy slop sometimes be hitting. Sometimes it be hitting. What can I say? Heading for the 50% level on the daily time frame, then maybe we can go longs depending on how it's going from there. Yeah, we might just get there at this point, Gerald. We'll see. We'll see. I can't call it. Equity Edge. They even got a promo when you buy one account, you'll get another account instantly. Oh, Jesus. The old buy one, get one. The old BOGO. The old BOGO offer. That is a great offer, assuming that they don't reject your payout for copy trading. That's so funny. They're like, hey, buy an account. We'll give you one for free to go along with it, knowing that you're probably going to copy trade them together. And then what we're going to do when you qualify for a payout, if you qualify for a payout, we're going to reject it for copy trading. Fucking genius if you think about it. Is that not genius, boys? Like, you're going to copy trade them. You're probably going to do, like, they're like, yeah, let us let us have this little loophole here. That's so funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny for Roger, but damn. Guys, we could be prop firms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We get it. Like, we understand the psychology of how this works. We could do it. We just need, like, how much money do you think you need to actually start a prop firm? I've always wondered this. I've tried looking it up. You kind of have some mixed answers, but you probably need a little bit more than you think if you, like, want to do it right. If you want to do it right. Not like a makeshift firm. Not a makeshift one. I think you could have relatively low capital and have, like, a real makeshift one and just hope that you make enough to pay people out, but I wouldn't say that's the right way to go about it, per se. I have $12 to my name. Is that enough to start one? It's probably enough to start one. I don't know if it's a good one. But it'd be like, just think of it like one of one funding, maybe, perhaps. You could probably do that. The dog is... He's just being a dog. Just being a dog. $50 mil? I don't know if you need 50 mil. Also, if you had 50 mil, I don't even know if you'd bother with a prop firm. I do believe that owning a prop firm probably has a fair amount of headaches that we really don't see or have to worry about, but I'm sure the reward is worth it. 50 mil though, huh? I was thinking, I feel like from research that I've done, if you want to have like some capital to be able to pay people out, you know, from the get-go, not cut any corners, you know, just build the right way. From research I've done, boys, I found that you should have like no less than like 750,000 disposable liquid cash. You guys think that's a lot? Too much? Not enough? What do you think? 50 mil is crazy, though. Only 750K? Yeah, it's just pocket change, Erica. We got that. I just signed one agreement with APAC, and next thing you know, I have a prop firm. Oh, but what's up, Kara Trader? We're just chilling, man. We are just chilling. We're just kind of accumulating up here, so. Love getting the nasty push down, and now we chop. Yeah. Typical. Typical NASDAQ. Typical. But we'll probably do a giveaway today, huh? We'll probably do a giveaway. I'm only going to be streaming 2 days this week, so we'll have to do the giveaways early. And I also, boys and girls, a lot of you have been asking for a FundedNext giveaway. I don't have them yet. I'm waiting for them to either give me the codes or the details, but I'm supposed to be, I will have my hands on 5 50K flex accounts from FundedNext for you boys and girls that are interested in FundedNext to give those away in addition to the TRADEIFY accounts, LUCID accounts. And then I'll probably, I have a call with TPT scheduled for, I think next week. So I'll have some maybe TPT to give away as well for September. But yeah, we'll have a fun time, boys. We'll have a fun grand old time. We'll try at least. But yes, hit the like button on the stream. Everybody hit the like button on the stream for some giveaways, some fat giveaways with a PH. Yeah, you seen those extra entries? I may have peeped them, Nika. I may have. Nika, did you win? Was your last W for the giveaways? That wasn't this last week, was it? Or that was the week before? Guys, give me your I genuinely, like, obviously we've been like kind of tweaking the giveaway process to keep it like fair, but also keep it like, you know, giving back to the people that support the channel and stuff. What do you guys think is the fairest methodology for like these giveaways? Like, because we've had some people that have won giveaways and then they win like multiple giveaways in a singular month. Do you think that putting a giveaway winner on cooldown for a week or two is long enough? Or do you think that if somebody wins a giveaway account in a month, that they can't win another giveaway until the next month? I mean, is that too long? Let me know. What's a good timeline to go with? Because I do feel like 1 week is a little short. Like 1 week is a little short. If somebody's winning like multiple giveaways in a month, not that that's bad, but like multiple giveaways, we've had times in the past where like we have a winner that wins like back to back. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to like figure out what's the fairest for everybody. Hear this, Tyler. I have not won yet, Debbie. You used a keyword at the very end there. You said yet. Also, we're back at the hourly opening price. Is this it? Do we get the rejection to go lower here finally? Is this the short? Is this the short right there? I'm not going to take it. I'm going to tape read it. And I'm not going to take it because I kind of am anticipating a little bit of a bounce, but let's do a tape read. Watch this just get obliterated. Watch this high just get obliterated. Probably, yeah, we got the 15-minute right above here as well. Crazy, we didn't take out that low there, huh? I'm not going to put that on there because people are going to think I'm in that. But let's just see what kind of reaction this hourly open has. No cooldown, says Dom. You would say that, wouldn't you? The best way would be to see who... Wow. That is very bad, in my opinion. What's very bad? 1 month is right. 1 week. Nika goes, month for a cooldown is fair. 2-week is average, says Sonny. When you're hot, you're hot. That's the thing, dude. Would be good, but also hard to organize. Well, I'll handle the organization. I just, you know what I mean? That should be fine. Cool down for a month, says Jared. If you're blowing accounts that fast, you have other issues to deal with. Oh, Kevin, come on. You know these people. Like, especially if they're winning a giveaway account, there's just no way people aren't full porting. I mean, it kind of doesn't help that I am giving away one-day pass evals. Like, I'm always giving away either a pro eval with Lucid, a growth account with TRADEIFY. You know, when we give away Apex accounts, those are one-day pass. I don't know. Would it even make a difference if I gave away, like, select accounts with TRADEIFY and flex accounts with Lucid? Like, would that even make a difference? Because you can't technically pass those in one day. Just to, like, get you boys and girls to stop full porting? Would that stop you even? Or you guys have to let me know. Nika says, nah, F that, because those people are supporting you, so cool down for 2 weeks. Ah, see, Nika, that's the mental battle going on in my head, because I'm like, hey, if these people are supporting, I'm like, I want to give them, you know, the support back, but it's still within reason, right? Within reason. No Discord. This is a YouTube stream. Keep it on YouTube, says Jose. Oh, you don't like the Discord giveaways? Well, I kind of have to use Discord for especially the extra entries. There's no other way to really track that. Was in long, by the way. Decided to close it. Now back to profit. Nice, Dom. So when do you look for short? I thought you were bullish. I mean, I'm not interested in shorting here, to be honest. This was just kind of a tape read. Like, you know, we just chopped around at 10 a.m. Like, all we've done is we just literally kind of chopped. Like, very little manipulation up. We just came back to the hourly opening price. We just generated equal lows here. Like, there's just no way that... I shouldn't say there's no way, but I was going to be pretty surprised if we're just going to leave these. So that's why I just wanted to see what kind of reaction this 10 a.m. opening price gave. Now that we pulled back into it, I'm not going to lie, a little bit surprised that we didn't hit this 15-minute gap yet. We did hit it on ES, though. We'll see. Nice reaction. Like, literally, bro, you literally could have fucking... you literally could have had just the tightest of tight stops. Like, that is crazy. Stop could have been tighter than your arse, boys. No baby oil needed. You know? We'll see, though. 10:26, so 10:30 incoming. We'll see. Probably going to get this move either, like, just before or just after that 30-minute mark. But now we got equal highs here now, too, right below that 15-minute. So, literally just ranged up here. Equal highs, equal lows. Marco says, a month seems fair and easy to manage. We don't do average, 1 month. Put all into Excel, easy. Who is the best trader personally that you know? I mean, the only traders that I actually know are kind of just online. Like, I don't... Anybody that's been, like, a friend of mine in, like, real life, if they traded at one point, they don't even trade. Like, they don't really trade it too much anymore. I mean, you guys know how it is. You would never gamble an eval. That wasn't a giveaway account. Never. What? The daily IFEG? Yeah, Dom, I actually have that marked out on my other monitor. I know that we traded into that inversion, if that's what you're saying. He goes, I agree, Dom. Wait, no, I don't. If I did it all in one day? Oh, you guys saying like if I gave away all the accounts in one day? Yeah, I mean, what do you guys like more? Do you guys like daily consistent giveaways? Or maybe not even daily, but just like more scattered, more consistently spaced apart instead of like just dumping 15, 20 at a time? I mean, those big dumps would be just like, excuse my language, but maybe a little bit more of a dopamine hit, but yeah, I feel like just consistent giveaways here and there are good. And then it's more fair because if you are doing just a one big giveaway once at a time, and then if you are announcing that, people are just going to show up for the giveaways. And I would rather that the people that are here consistently get just more of a better chance to win. Yeah, there's really no like perfect way to do these giveaways. There's only so many ways you can do it, and obviously also keep it fair. Debbie says, "I'll do whatever you want. Just let me win." Debbie, I feel like your time's coming. I feel like your time has got to be coming. Also, boys, looks like we're actually gonna hit that 15-minute after all. 10:30, by the way. We'll see. Are you ICT trader? I try to be. I certainly try to be. That's the goal. Surprise attacks, not dumps. There you go. That sounds better, Vincent. Trump is trapped in Iran. What? Do you giveaways Monday, Friday? Because those are usually the lowest probability days for trading. Yeah, we've kind of just been trickling a couple throughout the week, and then like the end of the week, we've been doing like a bigger giveaway. I've still been giving away like 3 to 5 accounts every single week. But I've kind of liked the setup. I like being able to like give, you know, the supporters extra entries and things like that. And they've actually won most of them. So it's good. But we've also done some, you know, just random like Discord giveaways or, you know, keyword in the chat, whatever. And that's kind of just equal odds for everybody. Jackson Hole Symposium, yeah. So let me just give you the exact. It tells you right here on Forex Factory. It is Economic Policy Symposium held in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, attended by central bankers, finance ministers, academics, and financial market participants from around the world. The meetings are closed to the press, but officials usually talk with reporters throughout the day. Comments and speeches from the central bankers and other influential officials can create significant market volatility. Basically, it's often a shit show. Sometimes fun, sometimes not so fun. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. What time is it? 10:30. What do you guys think, boys? One more push down to the hourly lows after this move up into the 15 or what? Or is this 15 just too big and like this is like that was it? That is such a crazy tease if so. That is such a crazy tease if that was it. How long will you be in cooldown now? Oh yeah, Dom, you just won, right? Yeah, guys, so like Dom just won a giveaway this last week. How long is he in cooldown now? Like, obviously he can't win an account this week. Can he win one next week, or does it got to be at least like a 2-week cooldown period? What do you guys think? Month. Some people saying months. Lumen says forever, Dom. Done for the month. So like just done. I know, but August is going to be over basically after this week. So you're saying if you win an account in the month of August, you can't win an account until the month of September? But like what if somebody wins on like the last day of a month and then they win on the first day of the next month? It's just lucky duck or what? If you buy more accounts, you just get more extra entries for like when you're eligible for the giveaway account, if that makes sense. Andrew. Like you're not on cooldown forever. Like you eventually can win again. But I'm trying to keep it fair. And and if you win an account, it's like, all right, you're fine for at least a week or two. You don't need to win a giveaway account every single week. You know what I mean? Even though you would like that. I understand you guys would love that. I understand. I totally get it. Totally get it. But we got you know what I'm saying? Like we're a growing family, guys. We got mouths to feed here. We got to feed everybody. You don't just get the Thanksgiving feast all to yourself every night. What's up, Tekka? Good to see you, man. Yeah, no, you can get entries, Nika. You just, like, those entries are just going to be on standby, basically, until later. I would never scam someone like that. Roger, just in the Discord, if people use my code for props, and then they submit a ticket of like just proof of using the code in the ticket section. Oh, fuck. I accidentally opened it. Elvina just got 2 more entries though, apparently. So I will get Elvina added. Yeah, I just give people extra entries in the giveaways if they use my code. Is that why you're not streaming? What do you mean, Jonesy? What's going on here? Oh, Nika's saying you can win again, but you only get 1 entry? Oh, well, no, Nika. So, like, let's say somebody has, like, 5 entries, and then they win. I delete all those entries that were used for that giveaway, if that makes sense. So, like, if you have 5 entries, and then you win a giveaway, I delete them. So then only your new entries will go for the next time you're eligible, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Correct. Yeah, it just increases your odds for that next giveaway. And once you've won the giveaway, like that's the whole point. Is you're trying to win the giveaway. But it wouldn't really be fair because some people have the means to buy a shit ton of accounts. And if they have 10, 20 entries, like, I don't think they should really have that much of an advantage over somebody that just because they don't have the means to buy that many accounts. You know what I mean? Like, just because they only have the means to buy like 1 or 2 accounts does not mean that they shouldn't have the same chances, if that makes sense. So I think that's a good, fair way to do it. If you're not present, yeah. I mean, it's nice if you are present. If we do like a random like full YouTube chat giveaway or like in the Discord, usually everybody is present for those and hanging out. But yeah, if we do with like the extra entries and stuff, then yeah. I mean, I have like your names and stuff already recorded, so I'll just reach out, ping you in Discord. All right, chat. Hang on here. Hang on. Let's really lock in. What's the game plan for this right now? What is chat feeling about this market at the moment? Was that the low? Like, are we really not going to see another low of day on this? Or are we? What is everybody thinking? I know that we're trading up into a 15-minute. Fat ass fair value gap, by the way. I feel like these big fair value gaps usually just get fully filled in. Like, is it just wait for 11 a.m. macro at this point? See if these bullish PD rays that get formed hold up. And then try to catch if it is. If it is, like, maybe then try to get a confirmation and get this long back up toward 930. Is that what we're feeling here? Or are we feeling like this is going to come crashing all the way back down? We also tapped into the first presented. Yeah, this is our 930 candle. So yeah, I guess technically our first presented gap is right here. This is indeed our first presented gap, isn't it? Yeah, for those of you guys that are asking about the giveaway entries, if you just go in the Discord and then like literally just go to the ticket section and just submit a ticket right here of that, and then they're all accounted for. CISD, change of character, market structure shift. I mean, I know technically that there's... Listen, if you guys haven't learned this about me by now, I will state it very plainly. I am not one of those ICT traders that is very, like, anal about the exact terminology for each individual PD array. Meaning, like, I really don't give a shit if you call a breaker block an order block. I don't give a shit if you call a propulsion block or a mitigation block an order block. Like, to me, it's going to serve the same purpose in price anyway. So why does it matter if I call something a fucking market structure shift, change in state of delivery, change of character, break a structure? Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're still kind of identifying the same behavior in price. And what matters far more is just that you're on side with direction. You can identify the manipulation, the distribution, the draw on liquidity. And then anything beyond that, you're just trading probabilities, and you're really just focused on managing risk at that point. Like, you're still going to get it wrong sometimes. You're still going to lose sometimes. I personally find it not really helpful, though, to like I said, if I'm worried about the semantics of it, like, why does that benefit me, really? Nothing makes me more upset. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not really that. It doesn't really bother me that much, but it is still, like, funny in an annoying way when, like, sometimes I'll show like a replay of a trade that I took, and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to go long off this order block or whatever. And people are like, bro, that's literally a fucking propulsion block. LMAO, you need to study more. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit if it's, I don't care if it's an order cock. What? That's what we're arguing about these days in comment sections. Buddy, that's a fucking propulsion mitigation double doink suspension block. Good Lord. Good Lord, boys. Come on. Lord have mercy, am I right? Or am I the crazy one? Am I in the wrong? Maybe I'm in the wrong. You guys let me know. Combobulator block. Brother, you miss your entry. Don't take any trade after this. Atomic views. What is up with you just having atomically bad views? Atomic views. What the fuck, man? I guess the name is fitting. I don't know. Makes sense. Dojo. What's up, Dojo? Dojo Game 77. Was wondering how you're looking on the month. I lost 2 funded accounts last week. How's your month been, bro? I don't know if you saw like what happened on Friday. What happened on Friday, obviously, you could say that I went a little on tilt, maybe. I mean, kind of. I don't know how you guys identify what you consider tilt. I really didn't feel like I was tilted, but obviously it was probably a lot more tilty, if you will, than like how I normally am on just like a singular stream, because I took, I think, like 5 trades. I think it was 5. But you gotta admit, okay, so let's just say all those trades though were spaced out over the span of like a week. Basically, Dojo, to answer your question, my month has been so back and forth where it's like red, 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 red. 1 green trade makes it back, and then I'm green, and then I'm in profit, and then I give it back with 2 more losses. Like, it's just been so back and forth. Like, that's literally been like these fucking TRADEIFY straight to funded accounts. Literally, the balance has been in like the same $2,500 range, I feel like, for all month. I've just been like going up and down, like literally just doing this. I'm in consolidation right now, boys. I'm in consolidation. And it kind of makes sense. Dude, what the fuck? Smells like my dog just came in here and ripped ass. Gross. What was I saying? Are you streaming today? Yeah, I'm streaming today and tomorrow, Jonesy. And then I'll probably be off the rest of the week. But I will say this. Say what you want. Everybody in my Instagram comments was calling me a gambler, but I'm like, how many gamblers do you know in the trading space, in the prop trading space, that could lose that many trades in a row and then like make it all back in 1 trade? Like, most people, if they're losing 2 trades in a row, their accounts are gone. Like, let's be honest. I'm cutting out. It looks like I'm dropping some frames right now, boys and girls. All right, guys, testing. Can you guys hear me, see me? We back? I was dropping frames. Hang on, let's see. All right, you boys let me know if I am back and rocking here. I dropped some frames for a second, but we didn't lose the stream. Says I'm good now. Let me know, boys and girls. We back? Listen, I would love to be able to say it's you guys and not me, but it was definitely, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. This just isn't going to work out long term. All right, yeah, I think we're good. Fingers crossed. I look lean. Thank you, man. Thank you. Debbie says you're fine. No, I'm sure she was talking about the stream. All right. Yeah, it looks like we're good. If you're reading this, it's too late. All right, boys and girls. We got macro incoming here. 11 a.m. macro. And we... Are we just going to V-shape right back up or what? We're in a situation now where ES has tagged this 5-minute. NQ is like holding a lot more strength now. I mean, we'll have a 15-minute left behind here in 5 minutes as well. I definitely don't want to chase it like up here without like a clear manipulation. I've been good this whole time. Debbie, you might have to refresh. I don't know. I definitely was not good. I was definitely like, yeah, I had like red, no connection. I was dropping frames pretty fast there. So I was definitely bad for us for a moment. Marna's having a problem opening a ticket on her Discord. Can I just drop it to you on my channel? Yeah, that's fine, Noise Vision. If you can just like let me know which one is hers, that'll be fine. Taking like 14 trades. Green? Question mark? Debbie ain't talking about no damn network. Maybe. What? Dom, Brad's asking you a question. I'll let you guys have your little side combo, I suppose. Andrew says 1,000 plus passive orders sitting at 29,000 to 29,206. Passive orders? I'm not sure what you mean by passive orders. However, would you identify that as just this imbalance in price? Here on this 15-minute? Like, if I go to like let's say I threw a volume profile on here, hypothetically. Right? Like, I'm seeing, like, obviously this is like a void. This is like a void. And that's usually what an imbalance looks like on the volume profile, is literally just a low volume node or whatever. Got the same thing obviously here. This is like kind of what I'm waiting for, is like this manipulation. And if this holds us bullish, I would very much so be interested in going for a long, because then you think like even this hourly perspective, if the new hour, like let's say we close bullish, which I think we should close bullish, hourly PO3, like get us up into this hourly gap, fill that, maybe get us maybe back to that 930 open. Answer it too. What was the question? Explain drawdown with prop firms for you. Is it based on percentage of the account or something? Yeah. Yes. So like for an example, like 50K accounts with a prop firm, usually the drawdown is like $2,000. So you cannot lose $2,000 on the account. If you lose $2,000 on the account, you fail. And usually for a 50K account, profit target would be like 3,000. So you got to make 3,000 profit to pass the account and then get into a funded account that you could actually make money with. And that first like stage is called an evaluation stage. And it's usually like that. It's based on the account size. You can do like 50K, 100K, 150K. I mean, it depends on the prop firm as well. Some things can change a little bit, but it's pretty much generally the same. Like even like 50K accounts for the most part, or not 50K, 150K accounts will be like $4,500 drawdown for a $9,000 profit target. That is usually the ratio is like kind of a 1 to 2 risk reward. Same with the 100K accounts. It's like a 3K drawdown, 6K profit target. The 50K accounts give a little slightly more favorable ratio because you have a little bit more drawdown compared to the profit target you need to make. So a lot of people go with 50Ks, which I would probably recommend anyway. The bigger accounts cost a little bit more and they just have a little bit more margin to work with, but then you got to make a bigger profit target also. Yeah, I kind of just like assume that a lot of people like know what prop firms are and how they work. I guess I probably shouldn't assume that. Would it be good to watch 2022? Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Deep 12J. And I feel like I'm kind of like beating a dead horse here a little bit, but if you guys if you're not in the free Discord, join the free Discord. And especially you guys that are like newer to the concepts, if you go to the resources section and then go here to the ICT vids must watch, I put together this playlist, which I think these are the most helpful videos if you're trying to like look for a good starting point. Some 22, I think there's like 4 or 5 2022 model, or mentorship videos in this playlist. A lot of it is 2023. And I think some core content I have in there as well. But obviously it's all good, right? Like if you're going to take the time, then take the time and watch everything if you can. It won't hurt you. Let the choppa sing. Let the choppa sing. I wish I did. I wish I could remember it, but I'm afraid not. Alvaro, what's up, man? All right, got you, Noise Vision. Yeah, I'll get all the. I'll keep the list going here after stream, but. We're waiting. We're in the macro here. 11 a.m. is about to open up. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Mr. Duber, what's up, man? Oh, you were an IM as well? What's up, man? I was an IM, yeah. I sure was. I sure was. Yeah, man, that was when I first got started. I mean, I've told this story before, but what's up, Marna? Yeah, I got it. I got you, Marna. You're all good. Yeah, I've told this story before. When I first got started trading, like I was initially like told about ICT, but you guys know how it is when you first start trading. Like you're kind of overwhelmed. There's so much to learn. You don't really know like which way is up. You're kind of just like drinking out of a fire hydrant a little bit when you first get into trading. At least that's what it felt like for me. It felt like I was just like so much information out there and I just didn't even know like where to start. So basically, yeah, long story short, the guy that was like telling me about trading was actually a part of ICT's private mentorship, or at least that's what he told me back then. And he wouldn't like teach me anything. And he said that the mentorship was closed, so I couldn't do that myself. And he referred me to babypips.com. I started learning on babypips.com. And then if you guys remember like COVID 2020, 2019, like, you know, the IM MLM trading space was kind of super popular, and you know, it just, you don't know any better. You just don't know what you don't know. So I'm just like, damn, they make it look so easy. And like anybody can just make money by like taking signals or like having like a scanner on their chart. And don't get me wrong, there was definitely some decent, I mean, there was some like decent strategy education that, you know, you could have gotten some value. So it wasn't like there was no value, but totally unnecessary, especially if you're just like straight up just trading. The shitty part is like most people are more concerned about the recruiting aspect of an MLM company than the, you know, a trading education company. So just a lot of conflicts of interest going on with that. And then a lot of everybody just lying and scamming basically. But yes, sir, I was in a trading MLM. That's probably why I did so much strategy jumping in the beginning. It was just like, because you're paying for this trading education company and they have all these different educators that teach all these different things. And you're just like going through the ringer a little bit, right? You have one bad day or one bad week and you're just like, all right, let me try a different strategy. And you're trying to get your money's worth. So you're trying to like learn as much as you can from everybody. So yeah, I definitely did that. I think I was paying like, what was it, like $280 a month? Isn't that crazy? $280 a month, boys, to be a part of a trading MLM. And you cannot get your budget. It's hard to left a regular job. Well, you should not be leaving your jobs for trading until you have, you know, you got to be pretty confident in your abilities first off, but then two, like you should have, before you quit your jobs to do anything that's entrepreneurial, you should have a pretty nice nest egg built up, like 6 to 12 months of living expenses to where, you know, if shit hits the fan and you're not making any money, that you can support yourself. So I think that's kind of first and foremost. I mean, nothing about it is guaranteed, obviously. You're going to make money, you're going to lose money, or make no money. Having no other income coming in doesn't really help, I wouldn't say. Are they still around? Daniel, I don't know if I think maybe they like rebranded or like got acquired by another company. But not like the way that they were, at least. I mean, that was back, 2021, 2022, I think maybe. Yeah, 2020. From like late 2019, early 2020 through like kind of the end of COVID was when I was doing that. But yeah, man, I was able to hit. I did hit the rank of chairman 10 in the company, so I was making like $10,000 a month. At one point, my team was like, God, I don't even fucking know. It was at one point my organization in the back office said there was like 2,000 or 3,000 people. I want to say it was like 2,700 or something like that was the peak. But yeah, it definitely got a little bit old. Like there would just be people that would join and like really care about trading. And then you'd have like other leaders in the company that they're just like yeah, let's get them to recruit their first like 100 friends. I'm like, dude, how about we just let them get value out of what they're paying for, and if they want to share it with people, like they can do it organically. Like they're here to learn a skill set. They're not here to fucking recruit their entire network. But if it happens, it happens. Like that's kind of just, that's how it should be, I feel like. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be forced. So yeah, that got a little annoying. When I connect TRADEIFY to TradingView, your TP and stop loss buttons disappear. The TP and stop loss buttons don't even show up. They're only on paper trading, and if you have like a live like only some brokers have it as a feature, which I don't know why that is, but yeah, TRADEIFY does not, unless that's changed. But yeah, the draggable TP and stop loss buttons that you're referring to was only like a paper trading thing. So if you're on like a prop account, you won't see it. So that's how you got your charisma? You could say that. I guess you could say that. Yeah, dude, it was there were some fun times. Like obviously I got friends to this day that I met because of that. So like it wasn't all bad. So, you know, and then a big part of it is just community, like just having people in a network that you're, you know, obviously quote unquote in the trenches with. And you know, you get together, different events. Those are always fun. What was your chant? Yeah, I didn't get into the whole chants thing, Cozy. That's crazy. Those are crazy. That was a whole different team. That was like, yo, Nika, I'm pretty sure they were pretty big in Atlanta, to be honest. I think Atlanta was where they were based out of. I think they were called Trade House, but yeah. Yeah, they were going crazy for a bit. Yeah, the chants though, I never was into that, yeah. Never was quite into that. It was a fun little time. I think I still got, I mean, you'd have to scroll back quite a ways on my Instagram to like find, like a lot of my old posts are buried with like all my recent posts and reels and all that. But if you scroll back, you can see like posts from different team events, and we did a couple like team retreats as well with anyone that was wanting or willing to come. That was always fun. See if I can find like an old pic just for shits and giggles. Yeah, oh, it's kind of dark here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, boys, this was the old, we did a little team retreat. See, like these events like this, like, were always kind of fun. You know, you get together, everyone's, you know, get off the internet. Everybody gets faces to names. Little team bonding. Yep, now we remember them as scammers. I mean, I agree. I agree. Listen, I got blocked by... I recently have gotten unblocked. Time always heals all wounds, but... Bro, that's literally where I learned about, like, how scammy the trading space really was. Like some traders really don't know how scammy the space really can be if they, you know what I mean? If they just don't know better. And I get it. Like there was a point like back then I didn't know any better either. I just assumed that if somebody could show me a MetaTrader screen that, you know, that they were making money trading. Like I just wanted to believe it so bad. Yeah, guys, I think I will try along, though, if we do get this order block confirmation. I mean, I think bare minimum, we would see these equal highs. So, like, that would be a good break even. And then, like, try to get maybe, like, this hourly gap fill or something would be a good good TP target. If we don't get it, obviously, then there's no trade here for me. So, like, my idea would look like this. Bare minimum that. Maybe a little partial, maybe you know, partial break even, and then see if we leave a runner to like this gap fill. Something like that. Might not get it though. Got all these lows obviously stacked up here on ES. So yep, scam. Debbie, were you in IM as well? Also, Nika, were you also in IM? Or are you guys just familiar with the I mean, it wasn't just IM. There's a bunch of like trading companies out there at this point. That's where you learn not to take signals. You know, Debbie, that is also where I learned not to take signals. My favorite thing would be like, because I remember I used to get on like the trading sessions and I would just quite literally signal bot the educator because I'm like, they are the expert. I'm still trying to learn. So I was like just copying them. And then like I would get stopped out and then like somehow they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm still in. Oh, I actually won. And I don't know. It's just like so weird. So many different things. So many red flags. Tradera, Epic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of those. I think there's another one like iGenius, and then there was fuck, dude. There's been a few of them. I don't know how many are still operational right now. Your wife recruited you, and I took my ex to the meeting, and apparently it was a bunch of girls in the group. They ended up marrying her. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. John Dollery and Zach Hogan, Allen? No way, bro. I used to watch those guys too. I used to take John Dollery steady app signals, the 5-minute GBP USD signals, and just get fucked. Oh, fun times. What about fucking Starboy? Remember that guy? Good God. Yeah, John Dollery literally would just send 5-minute time frame signals up from GBP USD. And I remember just getting obliterated every fucking time. Every time. And then like 2 hours later, he would post an update saying that like TP4 was hit. And I'm like, what? And then like he'd be on like the live stream later and he'd be like, yeah, guys, if you listen to what I teach you, you should have got back in after your stop loss was hit. I got back in. You guys should have got back in. And I'm just like, Are you fucking kidding me? 1 second it's don't overtrade. Next second it's, yeah, you should have gotten back in if you utilize what I teach you. It's like, all right, buddy. Okay. But you didn't send a signal for the reentry. You only sent a signal for the loss. I find that funny. That's so funny, dude. So funny. What's up, dude? Or not. Do you think they are ICT private students in early years? Probably. I mean, maybe. They were always very tongue-in-cheek about, like, you couldn't mention ICT, like, in, like, group chats or, like, at events. Like, they'd get all hush-hush about it. And I think, you know, partially it's because they want you to keep paying for their service. So, therefore, if you know about ICT on YouTube, you wouldn't maybe, you know, maybe you'd get stolen away. You wouldn't be a customer anymore if you could just, like, watch stuff for free. But it's possible, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure, Alan. Not sure. I think they teach, like, though, some of those guys, like, they teach, like, Wyckoff theory and things like that. I think ICT would not not identify with that at all. But yeah, man, I guess that's technically where I, like, did a little supply and demand. I referred to it as, like, smart money trading. But that's why I feel like there's a lot of crossover with supply and demand and, like, ICT concepts. Like, you're still really looking for the same things. You're looking for liquidity. You're looking for imbalance. You're trying to identify a manipulation in the market so you can then, you know, ride the coattails of that move towards the opposing liquidity. So, potato, potato. You like my cut? Thanks, dude. I haven't gotten a haircut since March. I'm growing out the lettuce. Is ICT the best strategy? Works for current market? If so, what is the best way to learn? I mean, I'll never say that, like, one strategy is truly the best. I think they all can work. I have landed on ICT after many other strategy attempts and bouncing around, strategy jumping, all the things, because it makes the most sense to me. I like the simplicity of just reading price action and not having a million things on my chart. I think even, like, volume profile is good, but I don't think you need it on your chart to, like, really see the levels. Like, you can see low volume areas just by reading imbalances in price. Most of the time, these other key areas, you know, order blocks, breakers, whatever it might be, equilibriums, premium discount, it will often line up with value area highs and lows, POC, etc. So I just don't feel like it's super necessary, at least for me. And you're just really only looking for a couple things. Honestly, you're just trying to identify manipulation. And if you can't identify the manipulation, then it probably hasn't happened yet. And if you enter in the market, you're probably going to be part of it. Right? Market's really only looking to do a couple things. Seek and destroy liquidity and rebalance. But yeah, Solo, I do have, if you weren't here earlier, I do have a playlist on, in the Discord under resources, ICT vids must watch. I have a Smart Money Basics bootcamp. This is really old. Like, this playlist is, like, from 2022 or 2023, I think, something like that. So I've been saying I got to redo it, but I've just been procrastinating. And then I made this video. This is, like, all of ICT stuff. Some of his most important videos that I would prioritize. Well, boys, it's 11:20. I'm kind of just waiting to see like if this is going to give out and we go back for the lows, or if we have an opportunity to maybe shift up here. I don't know. That 5-minute pushed us, but we SMT'd again with ES. Let's see. We're not really doing much at the moment. But yeah, there really is no such thing as like, you know, the best strategy. Like they all work. They all don't work, you know. You can win and lose with all of them. So anybody that's out here like, oh, this strategy's the best. Like they probably have something to sell you, to be honest. They probably have a conflict of interest that they're trying to get you to believe that. But it's just not honest. Sometimes I like to give into the rage bait and rage bait people and say that ICT is the best, and if you don't trade ICT, you're stupid. But it's all in good fun, right? It's all in good fun. Listen, if you don't trade fair value gaps, you are trading dumb money concepts. On the last 52 Monday, whenever NQ opens below midnight, there is a 78% chance that it will retrace to the midnight open. Is that so? Knowledge Nuggets. Knowledge Nuggets, thank you for the nuggets of knowledge, assuming what you're saying is accurate and true. So Knowledge Nuggets is saying he has noticed that 78% of the time when the open is below New York midnight, that we will 78% of the time retrace back to it, is what he's saying. Are we about to see an SMT with ES now? Is ES about to sweep this low out? And then NQ shifts to the stronger asset? Is that what's about to happen? Boys, I gotta pee, I'm not gonna lie. Or are we not? Are we just sweeping all the internal lows out? I mean, technically our change in the state is right here now because this was the down close sequence that led to the low in this range. 11:22 right now. Kind of awkward time. It's a 5-minute look like. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to trust the 1-minute chart at the current moment. I kind of want to just because I've been so patient, but then I kind of also don't want to. Maybe it won't confirm and we'll be fine. I don't know. A little bit of displacement there finally. Ooh, boys, I don't know. I might stab this. I might do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, chat. I got to do it. I'm in. I'm gonna go long here. And my stop is just gonna be this wick. Let's see. Oh, is that the P&L thing that they said? TradeSinger put out a thing that said that their open P&L is like having some problems. It put me in the trade, but yeah, it looks like the open P&L is like not updating. Always all right. But yeah, guys, I think we'll see if I want to partial it all here at this high, maybe one. For good measure. And then I'm going to try to get like this hourly fill. Yeah, I'm not sure why they, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see once the trade closes, I guess. Moving pretty good. Well, if this P&L viewer is not even going to work, I might as well just hide it and throw that up there. It did copy trade. It looks like it copy traded, but yeah, the open P&L on TradeSync looks like it's glitched right now, boys. So fun to see it take it and then go straight out. Oh, did you get taken out, Harbin? Damn, it took me out the long and then went. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you have your stop here? Damn, that's some shit that would happen to me. All right, come on, NQ. Give us at least these equal highs. Go get those. We're running into this first presented fair value gap like a brick wall right now. Took it after a close above the FEG. Took after a close above the FEG. Right here. This one. Yeah, that's tough. That's pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. Because even like this, like the timing of this trade isn't the best either. Like this is 11/20s. Hey, oh shit. Oh, let me take another one off, boys. All right, I'm 2 out. God. God damn. Hell yeah. Like that usually happens the other direction. That usually happens the other way, boys. What the hell? What are we doing? I'm scared. Check the news. I can't look. Somebody tell me if I missed something. Somebody tell me if I missed something. Yeah, what the heck? I'll take it. Yeah, these are micros, Javaz. Yeah, yeah. Trump tweeted, "I'm gay." Reg, who might have got liquidated. Oh no. Sly Fox is rejecting off VWAP. Great. Am I being a dick for a tick? We got these equal highs on ES that we're really close to running out. I think we're at least gonna get that. Let's put a level there, yeah. Trying to decide if I want to leave like one run or if it's just not really worth it. 11:30 here. We're holding. We're holding. We are holding, chat. This is the candle that we just shot up out of nowhere, so maybe we're going to come back down into here. But this is the gap that obviously took the high. We'll just keep this whole area marked out. If I draw a box on it, that means it'll respect it. Isn't that how that works? If you draw the box, it'll bounce. U.S. eyes 7.5% China overcapacity tariffs before Xing. Wait. Before is that how I say that? Xing Trump? Or no? I feel like that's not right. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, boys. Let me check Forex Factory. Nothing here. There's nothing here, boys. Financial juice? Yeah, the financial juice bot is still not working in my Discord. NASDAQ Airlines. That's funny. Plus 600 done for the day. Never breaking your rules again. What do you guys think? Will he break his rules ever again, you think? Yeah, hourly FEG Mafia. I'm going for... I already partialed. I partialed 2 off, and then I'm trying to get this gap fill, and then we'll see. I may just trail, or... We'll see if I want to leave a runner or not. If it doesn't... If it kind of like... just swipe this high. Oh, yeah. Trying to hold out. This high on ES is so close. I'm at that point when she's like, don't stop. And you're just like,
all I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
yeah, the P&L is like kind of bugged. Oh, here it's back now. All right. P&L's right there. It wasn't like updating. Like now it's updating though, so they must have fixed it. Come on, man. Come on. You fill that fucking order. You fill that order. You better fill that order. I'm being such a dick for a tick here. Oh, dude. I'm being such a dick for a tick. Son of a bitch. All right, dude. I'm taking it off. Fuck you. NQ. You suck. I took the one more off. I got one still running, though. I really don't. I'm kind of just seeing if we get a little extra out of this or not, but I think it has potentially an opportunity to come all the way to like 930. That's a decent little run. Should we see if we get it? Should we see if we get this 930 run and just hang out? Fuck. What are you doing? Should we just hang out and just maybe trail? I still feel like we could pull back into here because it hasn't been traded back into yet. I do have to pee though. So you guys sit tight. I'm gonna go take a little pee pee. I'm gonna take my big pee pee and take a little pee pee, you know what I'm saying? No, you guys are too young for that. But and then I'll be back. You guys keep an eye on this. I'll set a limit at 930 just in case price does another one of those jumps. All right, BRB boys. BRB. Just kidding. Now BRB. Ooh. Ooh, it's pumping. Heck yeah. Good job, guys. All right, chat. All right, chat. Take your little pee to pee. Everything came out fine. No kidney stones. Alrighty. So we got the gap fill pretty much. I guess depending on time frame, got this big 5-minute gap. Hell of an order block there on the 5, but we'll trail pretty aggressively. I don't know. Probably once we get into like this hourly opening price right here at like 180s, just to trail. I'll probably trail all the way up to like that gap closure right here, just to like lock that all in. Fuck it, Asia high. Hey guys, fuck it, all-time high. We'll never stop holding this thing. Where's the 930 opening price on ES though? 930 opening price on ES is 681. So oddly enough, even though NQ is stronger than ES here, we will most likely get to 930 before on ES. So if we hit 930 opening price on ES and we're just a little short of it on NQ, I'll take it off. Because I can. The reasoning for the trade entry-wise. Yeah, I mean, basically, Jonesy. So if you're just looking at, obviously it took a long time to get all this information because we needed to see this hourly close. And then from the hourly perspective on this 11 a.m. hourly candle, we left these equal highs here, which also was an hourly fair value gap. So really was just kind of trying to wait for some sort of clear manipulation in here before getting long. And so there really wasn't anything here. If you guys remember, I was marking out this order block. And had we closed above there, I probably would have entered here. If this 1 minute candle would have closed bullish right here, I probably would have entered on that. But it didn't close. And then we ended up coming down, swiping this out. And then this flip here was where I took the entry. So this is a 1 minute change in the state. We swept these lows out here. Down close candles that swipe the low, closure back above that, entered on the open of the next candle. All right, so now ES is hitting that 5 minute order block from open. Yeah, I hope we don't retrace too heavy. Like I said, I could trail to that gap fill price, or I could leave it. I mean, that would be really, really unfortunate if this retraced all the way back down to my entry. Feels really unlikely that would be the case, but I don't want to trail it too tight and then just get like wicked out here. Yeah, I just have the runner left running, guys. I partialed most off already. Trying to see if we can get 930. Yeah, Jonesy, it was. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I mean, because before the hourly candle closed at 10, I was still like, we might go fucking take out all these lows we just generated. Which, to me, this just confirms that we are going to be going lower later. Which is exactly what we were wanting to see. So yeah, the framework for this now to me is just the fact that we're generating more sell side liquidity above discount, right? That's how I'm looking at it, at least. But like, would it be impossible for us to like trade up into this before going lower? Could be. Yeah, this is a tempting trail just because it's trading down into the gap, and if you're trying to secure it, but I feel like this gets ran back out. Big fat 5-minute right here. We'll see. This is about to rip. Doesn't want anyone from AM to move their stop. Still watching for 305.50. 305.50. 305. Or are you looking for that imbalance in Asia session? All right, guys. I'm going to set... Ooh, this 15-minute on ES opened up. No wick on the 15. I was going to say, I'm going to set an alert on ES 930 opening price and then see if NQ or see if ES hits it first. I think it will. Oh. I guess I don't need to set an alert. I don't want you guys to go deaf. We're almost there. I'm fully out when ES, if ES hits at 930 here, I'm just gonna close. Because I just wouldn't be surprised if we got like a little deeper of a retrace. And I don't want to sit in that. Yeah, we're moving. We just tapped 830. Oh, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. It always does that. Fucking always does that. Yeah, we got no lower wick on this 15-minute. I was like that close from just hitting the flat and all button right there. Oh, everybody's getting out now. Everybody's getting out. Talk about being a dick for a tick, huh? Still no lower wick on the 15. Another 5-minute gap. PayPal. Nika, you gonna take that? Nika, you gonna take that? Oh no. We're in macro here. Oh no, if we respect this. All right, guys, I'm going to kill it there. I don't want to sit through a deep retracement if we're going to get it. I'm out. Fully out. Macro just started as well, by the way, so I feel like we could retrace. We're out. We're out. We're out. Dirty dog, though. And I was waiting for ES to hit this 9:30 open. We stopped like a tick shy. Darn it anyway. Darn it anyway, chat. But all right, I'm out. If you guys are still holding, good luck. So yeah, we're out right there on the last one. Peace out, Deep 12J. Have a good one, man. Did you guys, should we do a giveaway or? There's only 230 of yous left watching, so your odds are good. We could do one. Depends if you can be involved. Nika, when was your last W? Was it 2 weeks ago? Week ago? Listen, it's so hard to please everybody here. Jeez. Nobody ever loves me for me. They only love me for my giveaways. Yeah, you know, gosh, Nika. Man. You know, it's tough. You were the one that said 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll go over the entry uno mas time. Let's run a giveaway first, though. Let's run a giveaway first. Get that out of the way, and then we'll buy some time and let this see what it wants to do. Looks like I also maybe paper-handed it. We'll see. We still have no lower wick on the 15-minute, though, which makes me feel like this is not done retracing yet. I feel like it's not done retracing yet because the 15-minute has no lower wick. Yes, Max. Ticket in Discord. Ticket in Discord. Today we won't do one though. We won't use those today. We'll use those probably tomorrow. I'll only be live today and tomorrow, boys. So yeah, I don't know. Let's do what do we want to do today? What do we want to do today? Should we do just like a keyword? We haven't done a keyword in a hot minute. I know it's kind of basic, but I know it's kind of basic and shit. You guys want to do random number? We haven't done random number in a while. Oh, boys, random number. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Hold your fucking horses right now, boys and girls. All right. All right. Hang on, what do we have for likes? 119 likes, boys. Listen, why don't you guys just tell me you hate me and want me to kill myself? Like, it'd be less rude if you just did that. You understand what I'm saying? All right, how about this? How about this? Fine, fine, fine. We won't do the numbers. Everybody's complaining about the numbers. I don't know why you guys are being... I don't know why you guys are being... I don't know why you guys are being weird about the numbers. I like the numbers. And I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I'll make you a deal, though. All right, it's fine. Fine. We'll go back to the keyword. We'll go back to the keyword. And I'm going to remove the spammers, so do not spam this. Also, does anybody know what unique winners... There's this little thing. There's a little thing here. It says unique winners. I actually don't know what this does. Does anybody know what this does? Can anybody help a boy out? Should I have it toggled on or not? We do have a lower 15-minute wick now, finally. No duck race today. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do duck races tomorrow. All right, so nobody knows. I just got to look it up. I should have just done this from the jump. I just got to look it up myself. What does unique winners in Nightbot mean? In the context of Nightbot, the phrase unique winner simply means distinct or individual people who have won a giveaway or been selected by a command. Okay, well, isn't that what we're doing already? I feel like that was very unimportant. All right, I guess it's on. What do I want the keyword to be? The keyword is... What should the keyword be? All right, the keyword is all one word. Hang on. All one word, signal bot. I'll type it in the chat. So if you want to be in the giveaway, we'll do a 50K TRADEIFY growth account. Just type signal bot in the chat one time. Don't spam it. If you spam it, then it will remove your entries. All right. So don't spam it, chat. Don't spam it. Footish Meister already spammed it. Jose spammed it. Yeah, boys. I don't know. You can't fix stupid. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, just type it one time in the chat. And once we get to 150 likes, we will pick a winner. Oh, great. My signal's dropping again. Hang on, boys. Can you guys hear me? It says I'm dropping frames here again. L internet. L internet. All right, I think we're back. I think we're back. All right, guys. Should be back now. Should be back. We will pick this giveaway winner as soon as we hit 150 likes, chat. 150 likes. We're 8 likes away. 8 likes away, boys and girls. Let's get that knocked out and let's get this winner. Hurry, 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 hurry. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. Like the stream if you value your time. Like the stream if you want to go touch grass. Hurry, hurry, hurry. What's up, PJ? Good to see you, man. PJ, where were you last week? Dominic says, let's make a deal. If he wins, he gets the account, but he has to be on cooldown until the end of this year. What do you guys think? Is that fair? So Dominic just won an account last week. And he's saying that if he wins this account, he has to be on cooldown until the end of the year. What do you guys think of that? I'll let the chat decide. If chat likes it, I'm down. But if chat ain't for it, then I'm seeing nah, nope. Oh, you skipped the whole week, PJ? Honestly, W decision. All right, I'm seeing mostly nopes. All right, Dom. Looks like you're just shit out of luck this time. It looks like you're just shit out of luck. So, all right. Our winner of a 50K TRADEIFY growth account is Deutsch Live X5D. Deutsch Live X5D. Congratulations, Deutsch Live X5D. Since this is a YouTube chat giveaway, you do have to be present to win. Let's see if he answers here in the next minute or two. There he is. All right, Deutsch Live. You're not banned from TRADEIFY, correct? Assuming that you're not restricted from TRADEIFY, what I would like for you to do is to go into the Discord, to the ticket section, submit a ticket. Just send me a screenshot of your YouTube so I know that it's you. And I will get you your TRADEIFY code in short order. All right? Congratulations, Deutsch Live. Congratulations, boys and girls, if you participated in this long, finally, after a lot of chop, after a big drop at open. And yeah, honestly, I'm happy with my close there because I just didn't want to sit through any retracement. But there's ES trading up above 9:30 open, above New York midnight. So ES is already at like that target anyway. So I would have ended up with the same close actually, regardless if I was waiting on that. So I guess that is that. I guess that is that, boys. But yes, little green trade today. 3 partials and held 1 runner. And yeah, we'll have to see where the day ends up. I think we are good chance heading back to that new week opening gap. Perhaps we don't get there on NQ though, maybe. I don't know, at least not today. We're almost there on ES already. And then yeah, hopefully we can look for lower potentially the rest of the week, maybe, boys and girls. That'd be nice. Maybe post NVIDIA maybe would make more sense. I guess we'll see though. So, all right, chat. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on your way out if you'd be ever so kind. If you'd like to get funded and support the free streams daily here on YouTube, use code Tyler when purchasing your prop accounts of choice. And your support is always appreciated, boys and girls. But appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Monday. I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace and love, chat.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.